Hi, welcome to my warehouse slash apartment slash flat tour. My name's Molly if you're new to my channel, and we're in my warehouse right now. When I say my warehouse, it is a rental. We are going to start in my favourite room, which is the living room. I basically got this flat because of all of the windows, and it just allows for like the best content creation. And also I just feel happier being surrounded by light. I just love it so much. I had the girls around last night for a pizza night. It's a great flat for entertaining. I had, I think, 3/4 of a bottle of wine. I'm feeling fine. I've got a shot of coffee, just so I give you my best self as well. Why don't we start with the television, because we don't use it. I hate telly. He watches telly a little bit more than me, but I honestly just love watching YouTube. So that's not really something I ever go near. I had this massive plain white wall, and when we were viewing the flat for the first time, I just needed plain walls to like shoot fashion and stuff against, so that really helps. This is our sofa from Swyft, kind of gifted when we moved in. I saw their ads that were like, this sofa in a warehouse, and I knew it would just fit the space so well. Everyone's like, are they comfy enough? I thought they would not be comfy, but it would look cool. It turns out that it's actually quite comfortable, and we're both quite tall people. We can both like lie down fully, so it's a really great sofa. I would recommend them. The green's quite bright, and like we do have a lot of light coming in, and it just makes the green a lot brighter. I think I would have preferred it to be a little bit more washed out. I did another apartment tour before, like a year ago when we moved in, and I showed you the old lift shaft, which I think is so cool. You could even see the number 3 up there. If you're thinking of trying to break in, we're actually not on floor 3, so joke's on you. This old lift shaft is great, like it's just so cool, and it's obviously very unfinished, the apartment. I love that about it. And we put an offer in on a flat, it's just a rental offer, and we didn't get it, and we were gutted, and I was like, something better is coming. I don't manifest a huge amount, but I think I manifested this flat. It's been a year now and we love it. Okay, so follow me through to the kitchen now. We have this really massive island unit. I think they poured concrete up here, like it's obviously too big to get into the flat. This is actually too low. So every single time that I mean, he's 6'4", so every single time that we cook, we are knocking our heads. But as you expect, we've got a fridge, oven, all that kind of stuff. We're not big cookers at all. In fact, I might even show you what's in the fridge, because it's always, I mean, it's a pretty sad situation. You can have a look for yourself. I've got some rosé because I had the girls come over last night, like I said. I've got my whitening kit in there because I went to the dentist yesterday. I do get asked about my teeth whitening, and boutique whitening is what I use. And I went to East Village Dental. There you go. And then here we are on the other side of the island unit. This is like when I have friends over, they all congregate. I'm acting like I'm really social. We probably get our friends over here once every like 3 months or something like that. It's a great entertaining space, but this is where I put like the crisps and nibbles, and we have cocktails and stuff like that. Might make the odd picante. We have probably our most special purchase in terms of saving time, and that's really a feature in the flat a lot, is we are a very productive couple, I would say. Our weekends aren't very typical. We don't go out and brunch and stuff like that. We stay in and educate ourselves and do lots of like what's it called? Not like self-help stuff, but anyway, we're incredibly boring. Our favorite little gadget that we have, it's a robot hoover. I'll link it from Amazon, but we just send him round and then he'll clean the whole place in like an hour. You can also get a mop version as well, which is just so impressive. So this part of the video is a paid ad with Naked. You know I really enjoy Naked's clothes. I've been wearing them for a really long time, and also working with the brand for probably just over a year, which is amazing. I have a kind of autumn winter coats haul, also a really lovely scarf to show you today. I just quickly threw on everything just to like check the fit before everything got steamed, and it's looking good, so I'm excited to show you this. I also have a discount code which I will flash up on screen here for you, and a reminder that Naked has climate compensated shipping worldwide. Also, everything will be linked down below with sizes. Interestingly enough, everything in this haul is a size 16. I would say if you're shopping coats at Naked to actually size down. I did a little bit of a risk, I guess, this time, but a lot of the things were oversized, so I was like, let's try 16, see how we go. But anyway, let's start with the first one. So the first one is this cream sort of off-white blazer that I'm wearing. I have another blazer to show you. You would have seen this in either my last Naked haul or the one before that, but this was kind of more summery. They do really lovely blazers on Naked. This one has an interesting material. I think it might be twill, and because it's getting colder here in the UK, I felt like I could do with something thicker. And I also just have a lot of black and grey blazers. Blazer pending, but I just wanted to have something light so that particularly when I wear an all black outfit it would be lifted. So this is what it looks like and how I would style it. Definitely pairing it with darker colours. I have just a plain black long sleeve t-shirt underneath, and these jeans are actually old Naked. I get so many compliments on them. I think they're out of stock. I'll double check. If they're in stock I'll link them below, but I do think they're out of stock. But anyway, the blazer. It's a really good fit on me, and I had to double check that it was a 16 because, as you know, I'm probably usually an 18. But yeah, it fits well, it's comfy, and I can think of so many ways in which you could style it, particularly with darker colours. Next is this gilet. I want to show you on the hanger just so you get the idea of shape. You can actually wear it with or without the belt, so if you want that cinch look you can, but also if you want something looser you can as well. I'll put it on for you now. Let me know what you think of this. I think it could be quite cool with an all black outfit. Again, it's really oversized. I would never wear a 16 in like anything. I just think as well, it's really good for a transitional time because I'm like going out and getting really hot sometimes and then having to like take off all my layers, but I think a gilet is happy in between. I also really love the color, and this is what it looks like without the waist belt. I actually think that it's cool with both. And then it's got a long zip all the way down, so of course you could always just wear it open as well. And really nice big armholes, so I'm not feeling restricted in any way either. Next up is this one, and this is like a Borg lined teddy style, kind of like almost like an aviator style jacket. And again, I've started with an all black outfit. I definitely do wear a lot more black in autumn and winter, but it's just comfy, and I just like leggings or kind of mum jeans. I think just goes really well with this type of jacket. Really like the detail on it. I think it looks really expensive. It's slightly like stiff in the arms, but again fits really well. Again, it's a 16, which is pretty crazy. And this is what it looks like up close. Got nice cuff details here, and I like all the kind of, I don't even know what they're called, but they're like breaks lines in the fabric. I just think it looks really cool, and again you can just wear it with an all black outfit. Yeah, I think it's cool. Obviously it's got the zip up here. This is when my size 18 comes out, that's slightly tighter on me. But in any case, I don't really do jackets up that much. I would rather like layer underneath. But just to show you, this is what it looks like zipped up as well. Then this scarf is such a lovely colour, a real, is it cornflower blue? Or like corn powder? I think it's cornflower. It's wildly soft, and I'm really fussy about what goes particularly around my neck. I also try and keep away from colours like this for scarves just because of wearing foundation. I thought this was so nice. I think it's really cool. Again, it's like slightly bigger, so it is a bit more of a statement. Words can't describe how soft it is. And then it has these long kind of statement tassels here. I have seen people wear these. Also, doesn't it give you such like a Swedish Scandi vibe? This top as well is from the last Naked haul that I did. If it's in stock, I'll link it below as well. But I just thought it's such a lovely colour. Yeah, really cute scarf, isn't it? And honestly, I can't explain how soft this is. Look like a little snowman. Speaking of looking like a snowman, the next one, I was like, oh, that really reminds me of this Elsa Hosk photo. I'll put it here. But it was like the beginning of the Uggs craze, which is one of the reasons I've been searching for like the perfect kind of oversized grey blazer. So again, this one is from Naked. Another EU44, and look how like perfectly oversized it is. It feels, you know when you just put something on, it just feels like it fits straight away. Really cool, isn't it? Really nice, and I love it with the white. I've said this before, but I feel like in autumn and winter all of our colours for our wardrobe becomes so dark, which I like, but also every now and then it is nice to put like an all white outfit together, and an oversized grey blazer perfectly sets that off. This is double-breasted, isn't it? I think you've got the like the slits here and then the buttons. That's what double-breasted means. Perfectly oversized. I just wanted to put this on for you and show it up close. It also has shoulder pads in it, which I really appreciate. Another thing I've said before as well is that I've got quite wide hips and fairly narrow shoulders, so anything that has shoulder pads, and I really like, just because then it kind of evens out my silhouette a little bit. Yeah, really cool, really like it. The last one is this straight herringbone coat. You can see from the pattern, and it's got some buttons down. It is mega oversized. I would say you might even be able to size down 2 sizes, which is nice, because if you're really looking for that oversized fit, then you have a bit more of like a possibility to do it with the sizes. Very comfy, feels really good quality as well. I kept it with the all white outfit again, just to contrast against the dark, and it's got buttons here with some nice big stiff lapels and really deep pockets as well, so that when you put your sleeve in the pocket you get that kind of like scrunched up shape, which I think looks really cool. And it's super long, obviously being 5'10", sometimes I struggle with length of coats. I've just been so impressed with the oversized fit for all of these coats. If you're a size 20, I feel like they will have coats that are naked for you as well. Obviously it's a lot harder to find. Even like at UK 18, I do struggle sometimes with like oversized blazers fitting like a normal blazer. So it's been very refreshing to try these coats on. They're really cool. Let me know which one your favourite is as well. Yeah, let me know your favourite down below in the comments. Honestly, they all fit so well, and they're all such different coats. I feel like you could have a few different ones like this, a few different styles, and then you always have something to suit the occasion. And a reminder, it is worldwide climate compensated shipping. And yeah, if you are going to buy a coat, remember to use my discount code so that you can get 20% off your coat of choice. This coffee machine is great. It's from Grind. I would really recommend it. I'll link it below. We also have the little pink coffee capsules from Grind as well. Have one of those every single morning before I start my day. It's a really cute machine, and I thought it went well with like the warehouse aesthetic. And one of the things that I love most about the flat is that you get this like throughness. It's open plan is probably what I want to say. We don't have any doors apart from on the bathroom, so when we're both working here together, that's quite interesting. Yeah, we have doors just on the bathrooms, and the walls, if you look closely in some of the clips, are actually floating, so we don't even have walls that are like separating. And then this is just nothingness here. When we moved in, the person before had a whole living room here, but wanted to keep it completely bare. Dining table, other half painted those as well during lockdown. They're the Easter Island heads, I want to say, but keeping it really, really bare. The table is from Henry & Wills, and the chairs are from Tikamoon. That was actually gifted with the bench. So we wanted to use this as a dance floor or something we've never done. We could just like push the table up against the wall, have the bench underneath. The bench isn't the most comfortable thing to sit on, but I think that's just like a bench thing. And then we have my boyfriend's desk over here with his massive monitor, and the Peloton as well. The Peloton's actually his, which I've kind of inherited now as well. I run Peloton once a week, but I've got a PT here now as well, which is like new to my life. So I'm just trying to be more exercise conscious, and it's actually going really, really well. I also have a Pilates class nearby, which I love. The Peloton is great. Everyone's like, can you let me know your username? I'm just like, no, there's one platform where I'm not trying to grow. So I've got a secret username and I'll never share that. And this is what I meant when I talked about like the unfinishedness, just like these massive concrete pillars. I just always thought they would be so cool, and the ceilings as well. We have like lights rigged up, and yeah, it's just quite unfinished. We have a couple of kids running upstairs, and every now and then some like concrete dust will fall on us, which is exciting. But it's so cool. I love it. I always wanted the warehouse portion of my life, and I can't believe it actually happened. I'm quite keen to move out of London just because I don't really need to be here anymore. He does need to be here, but I don't know. It'd be nice to be in like a commuter town, and then love a garden, would love a dog. So we'll see what happens in the next chapter. And then follow me into my office. It's the second time I've actually ever had an office. I had to be persuaded to get one. I'm so lucky to have this space. So I have my rail, which has all of like the new and ad stuff coming. In here it's just as much storage as I can possibly fill. So we have like coats, bags. I've got these from Uniqlo, they're really great for storage. I just like to pack everything away because having a kind of clean and tidy space is so important for me. And then here I've got like just the classic IKEA mom. It's so YouTuber. I've got like minis and travel, miscellaneous hair accessories, eyes and lips, and then perfumes and jewelry. And then a little picture of my family as well. That's me as a baby. And then in this far one is kind of wintry coats. This mango jacket, which is like impossible to get hold of. I hope Mango will restock it. I actually haven't even worn the jacket yet because it's October here in the UK, like nearly the end of, but it's still so warm. And even in this room you can tell we're getting like a beautiful light coming in from East London. And I got myself this little desk from Wayfair. Really great. It was just like plain, pretty cheap. If you want a full tour, I'll link my desk tour. Everything I've kept the same from the last flat I was in. So the book I'm reading at the moment is Atomic Habits by James Clear. I think this is going to be a very pivotal book, so I've been really slow with it. So like read one chapter, note everything, and then also at the end of every chapter it actually has chapter summaries as well. Other things to mention, this is the best chair that I've ever owned. This is the Human Scale Something chair. It's pricey, it's incredible. And then here is more storage. Got this charging dock as well. It's amazing. My phone sits here, my Apple Watch sits here, and then my AirPods are here. I actually spend a surprising amount of time in here doing things like editing, replying to emails, all sorts. But it's a really nice, it's a very small office, but I love it so much. Then if you come through to our one and only bedroom, this is what I mean. Like we don't have doors. And then down here is kind of like the floating walls. It's very bizarre. So come through, this mirror kind of travels around the flat. If I'm shooting something, it's what I'll use for like mirror pics just because it's so big. Like I needed something taller and wider. I think this was like £300 or £400 from Made. It's from Made. This is a Super King. Again, from Made. We have had a great experience with Made. Side tables, Made. Lamps, John Lewis. The great thing about the bed, which you can't actually see, is that we have a smart mattress. Warms us in the winter and cools us in the summer. It's got a network of very comfortable water pipes running throughout it, which get heated and cooled in the hub down here. It's by 8 Sleep. I'd love to work with them one day. Just putting that out there, guys. And again, we're getting the beautiful light coming in from East London, which you can actually see. You can see up to like the Gherkin and the city through there. We've got these incredible palm trees outside, which cast this incredible palm shadow. When it's blue skies and sunny, it really does feel like we're waking up on holiday. These are just all built-in wardrobes, half of which, probably 2/3 of which, is mine. Then in this wardrobe, I've just done the autumn-winter switchover. This is pretty much my entire wardrobe. I try and keep it really small, really capsule. This is his side with all his bits. I have this big rug. Again, it's from Made. This was like £100, £200 maybe, quite bargain. Very sturdy kind of jute style rug. You might see in some of my content, we have this rug like in various places around the flat, just to give a neutral kind of canvas. That's the bedroom. As you can tell, we like to keep things very minimal. And then we have a couple of quirky aspects about pretty much every room. Hidden storage here, which I just bought these boxes from Dunelm. And then this little kind of cave here as well. If people are coming over, I'll put like a little candle in it, and it's just, again, this like unfinished concrete wall on the back. Okay, in here, I just need to give you a warning. Colour wasn't our choice. We have a green wall, like bright kermit green. So it's a little bit much. We have a bidet, which is actually great as well. And we have a toilet, big bath. I think the bath was actually so big that it got craned in. And we do have good storage in here, which is great for all of my bits. I have a lot of bits, let me show you. So, not the tidiest, but I do have them categorized again with body care, nails, skincare, hair care, tanning, miscellaneous. Didn't feel great about buying so much plastic, but hopefully you'll just use them forever and they're so handy. Little painting by my other half. And then, yeah, the bathroom's not the best part about the warehouse, but we have, this is like the little guest bathroom, so we have a shower on the side here. Favourite toiletries at the moment, La Roche-Posay Effaclar Foaming Mousse. I've got a couple of Christophe Robin products here. If I'm doing like a Dyson and I need my hair to be big and voluminous, these are the products that I reach for. And then if you come in here, I have a little cupboard full of bits that I haven't yet started. And because I get a lot of gifting and stuff like that, if my girlfriends are coming over, I'll say just like help yourself to the gifting cupboard, because honestly I have too much stuff that one person can get through. And then the very last part of the flat, I don't need to show you the entrance hall because it's so dark and we've just got a washing machine there, so it's nothing special. We do have a hidden egg, secret hidden door, and then we have a load of storage space in here. So this is where our Hoover is, our Waitrose, our Lifetime bags, we've got our mop, got a lifetime supply of protein Weetabix, which are his favourite, like my grind coffee that I was talking about, toaster, kettle, everything. One of our rules is we're not allowed any appliances on the side, just to like reduce clutter. But that's our little egg. So thank you very much for coming on my little updated warehouse tour. Honestly, I just wanted you to see the way it is when we're living in it. I do love it. It's really cool, and I'm actually having this chapter of like warehouse in my life. I'm just so grateful that we found this one because I love it so much. Let me know what you think of it. I know it's not for everybody, but I love it and it's great for content creation. And thank you very much for watching the video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.